To discuss this further, we can bring in Shirli Sitbon from the International Affairs Desk. Shirli, it's great to see you.
Great to see
you. As we heard, the Iranian clerics say they've reached a consensus, but they haven't released a name. So what more can you tell us about this process to getting to this point?
I guess they're pretty cautious because of all of the messaging from the U.S. and Israel, the Israelis saying that they're going to target anyone who is a successor of Ali Khamenei, and also they will pursue all those involved in the process of choosing a successor. Now, so we can see here the powers of the supreme leader. Basically all of the powers, the final say on almost everything. So this includes determining the political direction of the government, commanding the armed forces, the Revolutionary Guard Corps, appointing and dismissing various officials, the head of the judiciary, and also of the state broadcasting agency. The supreme leader also appoints 6 of the 12 members of the Guardian Council. Why has he been chosen? Why is it important for the Iranian officials to choose a successor? Well, it shows their determination that they're not giving up, they're not negotiating with the Americans. It also, perhaps even to end, you've been talking about internal divisions that we've been seeing, especially yesterday. So perhaps choosing a new leader would unite all these groups and, make the others just stop talking and giving really different statements to neighboring countries and overall on their Twitter pages and social media. So yes, those are basically the facts. We know also that this was done under certain tensions, the selection. That's perhaps why the name had not been given up. There's supposed to be, for example, usually when there's a new supreme leader, there's an in-person meeting with the council. They have to talk to him. Apparently, this has not been done. But we know that Iranian media reported that on March 3rd, an office used by the Assembly of Experts who designate the successor was struck by Israel. So yes, there was a lot of tension around this, but they were determined to push this through.
Yeah, right. As you mentioned there, Shirley, there were maybe a few cracks showing yesterday between the Iranian president and other members of the Iranian regime on messaging. So while the council has deliberated, one of the names that had been mentioned as his successor was the late Ayatollah's son. So what more do we know about any potential candidates, whether they're more hardline or more moderate?
Yeah, about the third supreme leader, because there have only been 2 until now, since the revolution in '79. The leader who was killed a week ago, the Ayatollah Khamenei, he came to power in '89. So perhaps his son will be the next leader, but there's a problem with that because the regime, the Islamic Republic, it toppled a kingdom and monarchy, and they're against the fact of handing power from a father to a son. They're against this. So, that goes against their own rules. But yes, it's possible. He's among the main contenders. Mojtaba Khamenei. The Iranians gave some clues. Those picking the next supreme leader gave some clues. They said that any replacement would have to be hated by Israel. So, and they also said, one of those choosing, Ayatollah Ali Qasir, said that the great Satan, meaning the United States, meaning perhaps Donald Trump, has mentioned his name. So maybe, he mentioned the name of the son of Khamenei. So it's possible. Those are various hints. Of course, Donald Trump said he would be an unacceptable choice and, said that he was a weak man. But there are other candidates. For example, there's Ali Reza Rafi, who is one of the 3 members of the interim council running the country's currently temporarily. Also a hardliner, Mohsen Iraqi, and even the grandson of the first supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. So yes, there is a choice, and we'll know more, I imagine, in days to come.
And Trump, he had said that he wanted to have a say in picking it. Of course, Iran.
Exactly. That's probably the main reason why they're choosing a leader today. They're saying that they're choosing a leader today because they want to prove that they're determined and they're not caving in to demands from Donald Trump.
Shirley, thank you so much. That's Shirli Sitbon from our International Affairs Desk.